Sherry, would you like to go ahead and share your screen? Or so that we can see your screen? So I'm going to go ahead and start. I want to welcome everyone and hello to every one of you that are watching live on YouTube. If any one of you want to go ahead and join the game, please feel free. Just go ahead and write that in the chat and let me know that you'd like to join and participate in the game. And that'd be great. It should be fun. We'll be playing Jeopardy today. The event is starting now until about 5:30, but we will end a little bit sooner than that. So we're hoping to end the last game about 5:20 p.m. So I want to go ahead and explain the game rules. And the concept of the game is the same as the TV show Jeopardy. You'll go ahead and pick your category and the points that you want. We'll go ahead and read the question. And you have to answer in the format of a question. So for example, who is, what is, where is? Your answer has to be in the form of a question. You can pick any amount that you want in that category. And if you answer correct, you get those points. And then you can move on to the next question. If you answer incorrectly, then the other team has a chance to steal, or the other person has a chance to steal those points. So this is live stream on YouTube. And we have to make sure that everyone on YouTube can see the players and the host and everyone that is involved in the game. So what this means is, I'll share my screen with the question. And give each player about 10 to 20 seconds to see the question. And when they get ready to answer, I'll go ahead and stop sharing my screen. And that way, everyone that's on YouTube will be able to watch and see what's going on and see what the answer is. I don't want anyone to miss any part of the event. So when it gets close to 5:30, even if we're in the middle of a game, we'll go ahead and stop the event because time is limited. We want to make sure that the next game and presentation has time to set up. So we're still waiting for one person to join so that way we can start the game. But if any of you are interested on YouTube, please feel free to message that in the chat. Sherry, do you have any questions?
No, I'm fine.
Okay, hold on just one moment. I'm going to see how soon we can start the game. Just hold on one moment. Okay, thank you, Kayla. So we're gonna go ahead and start the first game. So we're hoping that maybe some others will join for the next game. Are there any questions before we start the game? Kayla, you have any questions? I just want to double check. So I don't watch the TV show Jeopardy. So I just want to make sure I go ahead and pick a category, right? And I have to guess who the person is or what it is, and Kimberly is saying that's correct. We have specific categories like deaf trivia, sports, DHSC history, DHSC news. There's different staff, different people, and also famous people as well that could possibly be the answer. You can pick from 1 to 500 for the point category. Anyone, it doesn't matter. You can pick out of order, in order, whichever you'd like. And if you're right, you get those points. And just remember that you do have to answer in question format, like what is, where is. It has to be a question. Okay, Kayla saying, all right, thank you for reminding me. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen now. I'll do that first, show the question. I'll give you 10 to 20 seconds to give the answer. So once I pull the question out, I need you to go ahead, raise the hand, and whoever responds first or raises their hands first will be able to answer that question. Okay, I'm sorry. Let me go ahead and back up one moment, please. I obviously have to pick who goes first. So I'm just gonna go ahead and have the interpreter step out of the role for a second. Okay. So the interpreter, okay, so the interpreter is gonna think of a number 1 through 10, and whoever guesses the actual number will go first. Okay, ready. I'm sorry, I missed your number. I saw the sun, the glare. 3, same. Oh, okay. Hold on a moment.
So Sherry's number was the one that was closest, which was 8.
Okay. All right. So Sherry, which category and which number would you like to choose?
Deaf trivia for 100.
What does NAD stand for? Okay, so who has the answer? All right, Sherry, what is your answer?
National Association of the Deaf.
Okay, wait, let me go back.
Oh.
What do you have to say before? What is the format set up for the game?
What is National Association for the Deaf?
Let's see if it's right. All right, yes. All right, great job. Okay, so you get 100 points. So go ahead and choose the next category and point.
Deaf trivia for 200.
So who was the first and only deaf Miss America? And the hint is the person's initials are HW. Okay, Sherry?
This is a guess. Who is Heather Woods? Or, oh, that's wrong. I think I remembered more. That's wrong.
Kayla, do you have an answer? I have no idea. Okay, let's go ahead and look and see who the person is. Heather Whitestone is the answer. Okay, since the answer was not correct, we'll go ahead and move to Kayla. Kayla, go ahead and select your category and the number of points. I'm going to pick deaf history for 100. What was the name of the first Girl Scout? What was the name of the first girls club started by Juliet Lowe in Savannah, Georgia? Juliet Lowe was later deafened in life. Sherry, go ahead.
What is Girl Scouts?
Okay, so let's go ahead and select the next category and points that you want, Sherry.
I'll do deaf trivia for 300.
Who has 89,000 subscribers on YouTube channel that was featured by several news sites? Hint, this person's initials are RP, and the number has probably increased since then, just to give you guys another hint as well. Okay. Kayla says, I'm thinking. Do, 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 do. Okay, you have about 10 more seconds to answer. I can't figure it out. Okay, we'll go ahead and move to the next question, but I'll go ahead and show you what the answer was. Ricky Pointner. Pointer, if that's how you say that correctly. Pointer. All right, Kayla, go ahead and pick the next category in points. Let's do all of DHHSC, all things DHHSC. What points? For 100, please. What was a DHHSC's original name? Okay, who's first? Who's first? Who's first? What was DHHSC's original name? I'm trying to think of it. Oh, let's see. Okay, I'll give you a hint. It started with a T. I can't think of anything. Okay, I'm going to try to abbreviate for you. TCCA. I think that would be the appropriate abbreviation. I might be wrong. Okay, 10 seconds. What do we have? It's not, I just can't come up with it. Okay, let me go ahead and reveal the answer. We'll go ahead and pick a new category and points as well after this. Tulare County Advocacy and Communication Center, TCACC. Okay, Sherry, it's your turn to go ahead and pick a category and points. You can pick the same category if you'd like, it's totally up to you.
I'll do deaf trivia for 400.
What was the name of the young LGBTQ deaf man who delivered a TEDx talk titled Becoming Him? Hint, this person's initials are CM. Kayla saying, I'm not sure. Okay. All right, Kim Sing, I'll go ahead and show you the answer. Chella Man. All right, Kayla, you're next. Go ahead and pick a category and the number of points you want. More deaf talented folks for 200. What is the name of the well-known deaf African-American female author? And just to give a hint, the person's initials are CB.
Okay, the same. I can't figure it out. So Kim's saying it's okay. I'll show you the answer. Name is Connie Briscoe. Sherry, you're next. Pick a category and the points.
Trivia for 500.
What are deaf twins Herman and Heroda Burhan known for? And they're thinking. Sherry?
What is acting?
Acting. Kayla? What's your answer? I don't want to show the answer and then you answer after that. What is your answer? What is you a YouTuber? A YouTube performer? $34,000 Twitter followers and lifestyle blog. Kayla, you're next, so pick a category and points. This game's a little challenging. I'm learning new signs as well. The questions are tough. Kayla, which one? And Kayla's Deaf History for 200. Who was the first deaf person in history to be recorded by name? This person's initials are QP. Thinking, they're thinking. Kayla's saying, I don't know. Sherry's shaking her head. No, I don't know. And then Quintus Hedius. Sherry, you're next.
I'll do more deaf, talented folks.
How many points?
100.
What was the name of the first deaf woman to become a professional journalist? Hint, this person's initials are LCRS. Quiet. Kayla saying, oh my gosh, that's a long name. And Kim saying, I believe the first name and the middle name, first and middle name, the name has a first, middle name, and 2 last names. No, Kim? Kim saying, no, you can't figure it out because I say nope. Okay, 1 second. Laura C. Redden Searing. Kayla? Which category and points do you like? All things Dhse for 200. Where was the very first deaf and hard of hearing service center? Sherry has her hand up. Sherry?
Where is on 6th Street in Fresno?
Kayla, do you want to answer? Where is Monterey? Okay, let's see, Kayla. Let's see if you're right. Oh, the first deaf and hard of hearing was set up in Visalia. Sherry, which category and points do you like?
I'll take all things DHHSC.
How many points?
300.
What year was the agency now known as DHHSC started? Sherry?
What is 1985?
Kayla, do you want to answer? What is 1995? 1995. Okay. Hold. Did you say 1985?
I said 85.
Sherry, okay, 1985. Okay. Oh, so close. 1983. The answer was 1983. Kayla? Which category and how many points? Deaf history for, I think it said 400 or 500. I think it was the next one down. $300 for deaf history. 300, yeah. So who invented the TTY in 1946? This person's name's initials are RW. Kayla's shaking her head. Kim, are you sure? Do you want to guess? Kim's saying, do you have a guess? Do you want to guess? And Kayla's saying, I can't remember the name. I'm trying to think. Sherry, do you have something? And Sherry's saying, I don't know. Okay, let's find out. Robert Wheatbrecht? Sherry, go ahead. Pick the next category and points.
Deaf history for 400.
Who was the first deaf African female to become a lawyer? Hint, this person's initials are CG. You didn't know it was going to be this deep of questions, huh? Sharon saying true. Kayla saying no. No answers? No. Okay, let's find out. The name's Claudia Gordon. Kayla, which category and how many points? More deaf skills for 300. So who wrote Deaf Biker Lady? Hint, this person's initials are SM. Okay, saying I don't know. Sherry saying I don't know. The person's name is Sandra McCoy. Sherry, next category and points.
More deaf talented folks.
How many points?
The next category.
400, okay. So which contemporary novelist includes deaf characters in his books? This person's initials are SP. Kayla, I'll try to guess the last name. What is Peterson? Sherry, do you want to guess? Okay, well, let's see. No, Stevie Platt. Kayla, go ahead and pick the next category and points. Deaf history for 500. What is the name of the first deaf president of a hearing university? Hint, this person's initials are JF. Okay, let's see. Do you want to go ahead and guess a name? It's J. And then I'll give you another hint. It's a woman. It's a woman. Okay, let's say, oh, okay. So it starts with a J. It's a woman. And it's okay, let's say, and I'm thinking of a woman's first name that starts with a J. What is Julia? Sherry, do you want to guess an answer?
What is Janet?
Julia, okay. Dr. Jane Fernandez. Sherry, go ahead and pick the next category and points.
All things DHHSC for 400.
What did DHHSC change its name to 1 month after starting? I'll give you a little bit more of a minute to guess on that. No? So it starts with a V. So Kayla's saying, what is VAC? VAC. Can you expand on that? I'll accept VAC, but can you expand on that? And Kayla's saying, I want to say it's Valley Agency in California? I don't know. I'm guessing. I might be wrong. Okay, let's see. Sherry, do you have an answer?
I thought that it was VACC, but I'm not sure. But I think that her answer helped me, so it's not fair if I win.
Okay. Well, maybe we can share the points between you. We'll see. We'll see who's right. Let's see. Oh, yeah, Sherry was right.
I think
It's the Valley Advocacy and Communication Center. So I'll go ahead and split the points between both of you to be fair. So Kayla's saying thank you. I went ahead and gave you both the points for that. So that way we can follow the point system of the game. So Sherry, go ahead and pick the next topic and points.
all things DHHSC for 500.
What year did VACC officially open its doors? Sherry?
This is a guess. What is 1984?
Kayla? What is 2001? So it's September 1st, 19. Oh, 1984. The answer was 1984. So so the points go to Sherry. So now, Sherry, pick the next category and points.
More deaf, talented folks for 500.
Who is Chuck Baird, excuse me. What is he famous for? What is he known for? Okay, they're saying I'm just going to go ahead and guess. What is an athlete? Sherry?
I like her answer.
Okay, let's see. The deaf watercolor painter. Kayla, the next category. So I'll go ahead and pick sports for 100. What sport is Shelley Beatty is known for? Sherry has her hand up. Sherry?
I'm going to guess. What is swimming?
Kayla, do you want to answer? What is a softball player? Well, let's see. You're on mute.
She is known for bodybuilding. Okay, let's go ahead and pick the next category and points. Let's see, Kayla. Oh, nope, Sherry. It's Sherry. You'll go ahead and pick the next category and points, please.
Deaf sports for 200.
What was the year of the first international games for the deaf? Do, 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 do. I'm just gonna go ahead and guess. What is 1989? How about you, Sherry?
I'm going to guess also. What is 2000?
$1924. That was a long time ago. Wow. Indeed it was, Kayla is saying. Okay. Same category, how many points? 300? You got it. Who was the first deaf football player to make the NFL? To give you a hint, this person's initials are Dhse. And I'll go ahead and accept first name or last name. I'll take either or. Do, 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 do. I'm going to go ahead and try to guess the first name. Darius? Let's go with Darius. Sherry, do you have a guess? I'm going to say David. Well, let's see who it is, Darius or David. Oh, close, Derek Coleman. All right, Kayla. Which category? Oh, wait, no. It's Sherry, Kayla. It's Sherry. Go ahead. All right. So for 400, let's see. Same category, 400. Let's check it out. What sport did Sue Thomas win the Ohio State Championship at the age of 7? Sherry, you have an answer? Tennis. Oh, what is tennis? Okay, thank you, Sherry, for adding that in there. Perfect. Kayla? I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and take a guess. Hockey? Oh, let's see what it is. Roller skating. The last one. Let's go ahead. Let's see. Deaf sports for 500. Where was the first international games for the deaf held? I'm going to guess Germany. I'm going with Germany. Sherry, do you have a guess? Let's say Spain. Spain, let's see. Paris. Paris. All right, so that is all. Sherry has the most points, so she is the winner of this round. So good job, everyone. I thought those questions were pretty tough. They were very in-depth questions. We do have a few other participants that are willing to play, but Sherry, if you'd like to stay, you're more than welcome. If you have to leave and have other prior obligations, feel free to go ahead and leave if you need to. But if you'd like to stay, you can. Just let me know what you would like to do.
I'll have to leave.
Oh, sure, no problem. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for playing, and I hope you have a nice day.
Nice to meet you.
Bye, bye-bye. Kayla, would you like to continue or? Okay, we have Michelle who will be joining us. Okay, and Crystal Rios. Okay, Michelle and Crystal. Let me go ahead and invite them in. Okay. Hello, hello. Hello, everyone. Michelle saying hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Crystal saying hello. All right. I'm happy the two of you can join us. It's been fun. And Crystal said, I'm ready to see what's going on. I'm curious. Kim saying this game was a bit tough. The questions were in depth. So we'll see how this goes this game. We'll see how this next round goes.
We don't look like fools.
All right, Michelle saying, I hope we don't look like fools. Oh my goodness, this is, oh my God, so nervous. All right. So I'll go ahead and explain the rules for those that missed the rules that I explained before. The game is the same as the show Jeopardy. The same as the TV show. This is exactly how we're playing. You go ahead and pick a category and how many points that you want. And in this situation, we'll go ahead and pick a number between 1 through 20. So I'm going to go ahead and ask the interpreter to step out of the role for a second to think of a number. And then the person that is closest to that number, you'll go ahead and start off the game. You'll pick a category and points. It doesn't matter which category or what points it is. You can pick any. And then we'll go from there. And you have to remember to answer in the appropriate format. You have to answer in a question. What is? Where is? That kind of thing. If you don't answer with that exact format, you aren't able to get the point. So it is very important that you follow that format. So if you forgot that, just want to go ahead and give you that as a reminder. So if you get it right, then you'll go ahead and pick the next category and points. And you can stay in the same category if you like. If you'd like to move around to a different category, you can do that as well. And just so that way everyone is aware, I am sharing my screen for the question, and then I'll go ahead and unshare so those viewers on YouTube can see what's going on as well. So I will be switching my screens back and forth. I want to make sure that the YouTube viewers can see everything that's going on. They can see me as well as the contestants as well. So I want to make sure everyone is in the loop. So we're going to go ahead and start. Michelle, did you have something to say? You mentioned that you were going to go ahead and show the question. Does that mean that it's just me and Kayla? Is that correct? Or so it'll be the three of us. All right. So we wait until you stop sharing the screen and then put our hands up, correct? Yes, that is correct. Once the screen has stopped being shared, you will go ahead and put your hands up. And just so all of you know, I can see your screen. So whoever hand is up first, I will catch that and I will see it. I can still see you guys. But I will not accept any responses until I have stopped sharing my screen. Okay, are you guys ready? Are you ready? Let's roll up your sleeves. Let's go. Crystal's saying this is my first time, so all right. Okay, so I want the three of you to go ahead and think of a number between 1 and 20. So the interpreter, myself, will go ahead and think of something. Michelle saying, okay, I'm trying to read your mind. Okay, Kayla's saying 15. Michelle's like, no, that's my number. You can't do that. No. Okay, Michelle, do you need more time to think? We'll go ahead and do 17. Michelle, do 17. Kayla is saying, Crystal is saying 11. 11. Michelle is the winner. All right. So Michelle, you're going to go ahead and pick the category and the points. So are you ready to begin? Are you ready? Let's go for it. All right. Okay, so Michelle, which category and the number of points would you like? Michelle, do I need to go ahead or do I need to wait? No, you can go ahead, Michelle. Go ahead. Well, let me back up just one moment. If you can, for YouTube purposes, I'll have to stop sharing so that way they can see. And then you can go ahead and say the category and points, and then we can do it that way. Is that fine? Okay, so Michelle, go ahead. And do you want me to ask that in question format as well, Kim? No, just the answer, please. That's it. Okay, all things DHHSC for 400. Let's see. What are the two most popular events that DHHSC hosts every year? More things DHHSC for 400. Okay, so who was it? Okay, I saw Michelle's hand first. All right. And I just want to let you guys know that I will take answers from all of you. However, Michelle will answer first. The person that has their hand raised first will give me the answer. And then the reason that I'm taking all the answers first is because if someone answers wrong, then we'll be able to know who gets the points. Because if I show you the answer, that gives it away. So I will take all answers first. The person who raised their hand first will get to answer first, and then I'll go from there. Okay, Michelle. Okay, so the first one is Valley Deaf Festival and Martha's Vineyard. Kayla, do you have answers? I agree, it's BDF. And the holiday party, the holiday Christmas party. You mean luncheon? Okay. Okay, so it's a holiday luncheon here in Fresno at the headquarters. So the holiday party or the holiday luncheon? Kayla is saying the holiday party. All right, Crystal. I have the same answer as Michelle. And Michelle's like, no, you can't do that. All right, Martha's Vineyard and the Valley Deaf Festival. Okay, I'll give Michelle the points. She's team 1. Kayla, Crystal, you're team 2. And Kayla, you are team 3. Okay, what category and what amount of points would you like? Now the pressure is on because I feel like I have to answer everything, right? The pressure's on. Okay, so DHSC for 300. Oh, I'm biting my nails. What year was the first Valley Deaf Festival? Oh, Crystal saying, oh, I'm thinking. Oh, I know this answer. Michelle's biting her nails. Oh. Okay, I'm just going to put it out there. I'm just going to, throw it out there and give you guys a chance to steal. Let's see. I want to say, when is 1986? Okay. Kayla, how about you? 1995? Oh, when is 1995? Let me correct that format. Crystal, how about you? I think 1991. I think that's the answer. I don't know, I'm thinking. Okay, you guys, let's see which one it is. Michelle's nervous, oh. 1988. Oh, Crystal saying I was so close. I thought for sure that's what it was. Okay. All right, so we're going to go ahead and move on to the next category in points. Kayla, it's on you. You want that category for 100, is that correct? Yes, for 100. We are doing Deaf Got Talent for 100. What is the name of the deaf author who wrote the following 3 books? Deaf Child Crossing, Nobody's Perfect, Leading Ladies, and a hint to this is the initials are MM. I saw Kayla's hand first. I don't know if I'm going to spell it correctly, but who is Marlee Matlin? Okay, Michelle, I have the same answer. I'm going to say Marlee Matlin as well. Let's see who it is. Let's see. Marlee Matlin. That's right. All right, Kayla. All right, Kirsten, I was thinking about it. Okay. Okay, so now the next category and the amount of points. We'll go ahead and do Deaf's Got Talent. Let's do 300. Ooh, 300. Oh, okay. What kind of artist is Douglas Tilden? I see Michelle's hand is up. I see it. Okay. All right. Kayla is saying an artist. Do you have a specific kind of artist? Like a painter? We'll go ahead with painter. We'll go ahead with the painter. Crystal, how about you? I'll say a drawer. Let's see. Let's see if Michelle is right. Let's see if she was right. A sculptor. That is right, Michelle. You said sculptor. Correct. Okay, so pick a category and points, please. Michelle, it's on you. I'm going to go ahead and stay with the same category. Deaf's Got Talent for 400, please. All right, good one. All right, that was a good one. What deaf artist paints landscapes that are worth 6 figures each? To give you a hint, this person's initials are GR. Crystal, you look like you know. Come on. And Crystal's saying, I can't remember the G and the R. Let me think. And Kim's saying, go ahead and take a guess. Okay. Let's see. We'll take a first name. We'll just go ahead with the first name. I'm going to guess the first name is Gary. Do you mean who is Gary? That's right. Who is Gary? I'm going to say who is George. I'm going with George. So we have Gary, George. Okay, let's see who it is. Granville Redmond. Oh, dang it. None of you guys had it. I think your guess was better. Okay, Crystal, let's go ahead and pick a category and points, please. So let's do deaf sports. 200, please. You know, it's like the last game, you know, everyone avoided the sports category. They saved it to the very last. So we'll go ahead and do deaf sports for 200. And Michelle's like, no, I'm not a fan. What sport does Curtis Pride play? I think Crystal had her hand up. Sorry, Kayla had her hand up. What is baseball? Do any of you guys want to answer? Michelle's saying, I think that was it. I was going to try to give baseball whack. I was going to try that. And Crystal's saying Kayla got her hand up there first. Right on. Baseball is the right answer. And we recently were just talking about this on Monday, so that question came up. So she confessed. She confessed to the whole world. YouTube and everyone can see that she just confessed to that. In my defense, I only remember what kind of sport it was. I didn't remember his name, but when I saw the name in the question, I knew it was baseball. We had just talked about it on Monday. So you use your memory to take advantage. There's nothing wrong with that. But see, she loves sports. So, having all that information and keeping that there. So we know baseball is correct. Yep. Sports is that category for her. All right. So now, Kayla, let's go ahead. Category and points. We'll do deaf history for 200. Who is the first deaf African-American to graduate from Gallaudet University and go on to establish multiple schools for the deaf in Africa? Hint, this person's initials are AF. Okay, Crystal. Andrew Faulkner. All right. Michelle, you agree? And Kayla's like, I don't know. Let's see if you're right. Let's see. Foster, Andrew Foster. Andrew Foster. Okay, you can go ahead and pick a new category or keep it the same, but let's pick a category and points. Let's do more deaf trivia for 200, please. What was the Hearing Loss Association of America formerly known as? We see Michelle jumping off the gate here. We see her. Michelle, do you have an answer? What is self-help for hard of hearing? Crystal, I agree with Michelle. And Kayla saying, I don't know. So SHHH, that is correct. Okay.
Go ahead, Kayla, see which one you want, or Michelle. So deaf trivia for 400. What was the name of the deaf lifeguard who made the Guinness Book of World Records for saving 907 lives? Hint, this person's initials are LC. Michelle, who? Oh, I don't know. I don't know who that is. Crystal saying, I have no idea. Kayla saying, I don't know. I don't know. Kim saying, you don't want to guess. No one wants to guess a name. And Kayla saying, I don't know. I guess Coral. I don't know. Michelle, do you want to guess? Crystal, I think it's Luke. Okay, let's see. Let's see the name. Leroy Colombo. Who's next? Kayla, you're next. Kayla, pick a category and points. All things DHHSC for 500. For 500 or 100? 100, 100. Who was the very first executive director of Dhse? This person's initials are HS. Oh, and I should know, but Michelle, I seen Michelle. She raised her hands fast. HC, what was the name? HS. HS. I'm sorry, it's a long name. I'm sorry. Kayla, do you know the name? No, I think Crystal's right. I'm not sure, but I think Crystal's right. Michelle? I don't know if the spelling's right. So the same answer as Crystal. Let's see. Harry Schaffner. Go ahead and pick a topic, Crystal, and points. What category and points do you want next? Let's do the sports again. We'll do the sports again for 400. Oh, okay, 400, okay. Who was Kenny Walker? I think, oh. I'm trying to think, Kristen. I'm trying to think. Go ahead. I think Michelle, I would say a football player. Okay. Kayla, basketball. Okay. So we have football player and the basketball player. Let's see. Crystal saying, I hope not. So he was a former professional football player. Michelle, that category you wanted is running out. And she's like, no, I want a challenge. So I guess just follow that. So which category do you want? And how many points? So Deaf Got Talent for 500. Oh, not available. So I'm going to go ahead and give everyone the points for that. So that's free points. Michelle, go ahead and pick a new category and points. I think there was one left for the Deaf Got Talent, I think. The last one. Okay, the 200. Yeah, 200. What is the name of the graphic designer who founded Deaf View Image Art? The VIA. Hint, this person's initials are AS. Crystal, I remember the person's name, but I'm guessing Anne. I can't remember the last name, but I think it's Anne. Okay, I'll accept Anne. Well, remember, Michelle saying, remember the sentence. Remember the format? Who is, right? Oh, yes, who is Anne? Okay, perfect. Thank you, Michelle, for that, for catching that. Kayla, who is Ashley? Okay, Michelle. Okay, I'm just guessing who is. So Kayla said Ashley. Crystal said Anne. Okay, let's check the answers. And silver. I will go ahead and accept Crystal's answer. Even though the spelling is wrong, I will still accept it. Crystal, go ahead. New category and points. Go ahead, category and points. The DHHSE for, I think it was 400. I think we have 400. The DHH history has 100, 300. Okay, yeah, let's do the 300. 300, okay. What was the name of the first deaf female pilot to get their license? The person's initials are NZW. Michelle saying, Michelle, I'm just guessing. I'm going to abbreviate NZW, right? I'm going to say, who is the new zealous woman? Okay, I'll accept that. Crystal, okay, I'm guessing here. Lou, Nicole, Walker. Okay, and Kayla, I'm guessing the first name. Natalie? Okay, let's see. Okay, so the person's name is Nell Zabel Wilhit. And Crystal, pick, or Michelle. Michelle, go ahead and pick the category and points. Okay, DHG for 500. So Michelle, you picked all the free points. Yeah, and I picked it twice. So again, free points, give everyone the points. Michelle, go ahead and pick a new category and points. Okay. Deaf trivia for 500. Ooh. Oh, hopefully we get something, Michelle. Oh. You got free points again. And Kayla's saying, Michelle, you're very lucky today. So go ahead, Michelle, another category and points. Okay, so I'm not going to pick the deaf sports. Deaf history for 500. Okay, hopefully it's not another free points. We'll see. I think I just spoke too soon. Michelle, another category and points. I'll go along with it. Deaf sports for 500. It should be the 3 points too. It needs to be. But let's see. The next one. I think it was deaf trivia for 400. The one right next to it, right? 300. It's deaf trivia 100 and 300. Okay, let's do 300. Who was the first Mr. Deaf California? The person's initials are TK. Michelle's shaking her head. Crystal, I have no idea. Anyone want to guess the first name? Kayla? I'm going to guess Thomas. I'm going to guess the first name Thomas. Okay. Michelle. I'm going to say who is Theodore. Okay. Crystal. I'm just going to guess here. Tom. Okay. Let's see. Tommy Corn. Oh. So close. Crystal, you were so close. So now go ahead and pick a new category and points, Kayla. Okay, deaf history for 100. Who was the first deaf physician to graduate from medical school in 1976? This person's initials are FH. Michelle's shaking her head. Michelle? I don't know, but I'm just gonna make it. Who is? Hector? Okay, Crystal? Oh, no, Kayla? I'm gonna guess the first name. Who is? Frederick? And Crystal? Frank. Holt. Last name Holt. Okay. Michelle, do you want to say something? Okay, let's see. Let's see the name. Frank Hotchman. Kayla. So go ahead to the new category and points, Kayla. All things DHHSC, I think for 100? Yeah, 100. I'm sorry, 200. Okay, that's fine. What year did the Martha's Vineyard event first occur? Michelle? Oh, Kayla? I'm guessing 2001. I'm sorry. When is 2001? Michelle? I just want clarification. Are you asking for the month? The year. Okay. When is 1999? 99, okay. Crystal? I think 2000? I'm going to say 2000. I think it's 2000. Okay, let's see. Oh, 2003. So close. Now, Crystal, go ahead and pick a new category and points. Deaf sports for 300. Okay. What professional sport did Tamika Catchings play? Crystal, I think I remember it being volleyball. Michelle saying, yeah, I agree. Volleyball. Crystal, question format. Remember, you have to answer what is volleyball. Okay. Kayla? I have a gut feeling Crystal's right, so go ahead with that. Okay, we all agree with Crystal. Basketball. Michelle, new category and point. I'm gonna gamble here. Let's do sports. Let's do sports for 500. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay, points for everyone. We have 3 left. So Michelle, go ahead and pick a new category and points. Deaf history for 400. Who is the first deaf female to be president of Gallaudet University? This person's initials are RJC. Crystal, I think the first name, if I can remember correctly, who is Roberta? I forgot the rest of her name. And that's fine, I'll take the first name. Michelle, who is, I know that they're hearing. Ruth, who is Ruth? And Kayla, so I'm just gonna guess the first name, who is Ruby? Okay, so Crystal, you said Roberta. Michelle, you said Ruth. Okay, and then who is? I'm sorry. Roberta, yes. Crystal, Roberta. And Michelle, you said Ruth. Kayla. So the question, who's the first deaf president? Ruth. Okay, still Ruth. Okay. And Kayla, Ruby. Okay. Right, Crystal, Roberta. J. Cordano.
Okay, there's 2 left. Let's pick which one you want. All right. We're going to go with more deaf sports for 100. Who was the first deaf woman to swim across the English Channel? To give you a hint, this person's initials are GE. Okay, Kayla, I'm just going to take a guess. I'm going to say Gert. Uh-oh, she froze. Uh-oh, I froze. Sorry, I froze there. We saw Gert. Michelle, okay. So I wasn't paying attention because I missed the question, but Kayla, oh, all right, that's a good catch. You caught that there. So I'm going to go ahead and guess who is Geraldine. All right. Now we're going to go ahead and go to Crystal. Giselle. We're going to go with Giselle. Crystal says Giselle. Ah, Gertrude. Gertrude Iredell. All right, that was a good one. That was a good one. All right, it's the last one, the absolute last category, last amount of points. What does NTD stand for? Michelle has her hand raised. What is National Theater for the Deaf? All right, did anyone have any other answers? Everyone's in agreement, that is the answer. And I believe Michelle is right. Let's go ahead and see. National Theater of the Deaf. That is correct. Michelle is correct. Michelle, you are the winner of this round with 3,800 points. Yes, give Michelle a round of applause. All right, this game was closer. This game was pretty close. So next time you want to make sure we want to make sure that we have all the questions there for the categories. So thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much. You know, it doesn't seem like we'll be able to play the next game. We'll have to stop because time is running out. However, if you have any feedback for the future, I would appreciate that. I am open to suggestions and feedback. That would be great. I just want to say deaf sports. Oh my gosh, yeah, that deaf sports. So we'll just have to study. So just study for next year. Get ready for the game. So we still have 2 other games that have not been played. So we can go ahead and save those for next year and we can go ahead and play again. So make sure you guys study. All right, Michelle, you had a comment? You know, I feel that whoever gets the answer should get the point. It shouldn't just be given. I think that would make it more challenging and make it more competitive. I think you're right. That's true. And I remember sometimes you have double Jeopardy. So that'd make it much more challenging. But Crystal, you completely, you know, you with the deaf female president, oh my goodness, I didn't pay attention to that. You caught those details and I wasn't paying attention. So when you got it, I said, Arr! Okay, so that made it very challenging. You have to pay attention to those details. So good job. Good job. That was a good game. So we'll decide to go ahead and keep the deaf sports, and we'll go ahead and change some of those answers. And for all of those of you that are watching on YouTube, thank you so much. Crystal, did you have something to say? We were talking about the time frame. You know, there's possible conflicts with work, so maybe we want to consider that as well. And yes, I will put that down for discussion, to take that in consideration. And I'll go ahead and try to secure a time that doesn't conflict with other events next year. You know, last year with Corona, with the pandemic happening, people had a lot of available time, so it was much easier to have a time. So I will take that in consideration for next year and figure out how to better plan and make sure that we find a time that does not conflict. And for those of you on YouTube, I'm hoping to see you guys at the next event. We do have other events happening. I hope you guys are willing to join the next event that is starting soon. That will start at 6 o'clock. It will be on YouTube as well. So I really appreciate all of you joining this evening. I appreciate you guys so much. And Michelle is thanking the interpreters, Delmy and Sharon Renee, and thank you, Kayla and Crystal, for joining. All right, thank you all for joining, everyone. Thank you so much. All right, Kayla saying everyone have a good night. Bye, everyone.